So you've chosen your software. Perhaps you've chosen your implementation partner. Now you need to think about your team. So let's think a bit more about the team that you're going to be putting on this. I think that start with the end in mind. Where are you heading? What are the processes that you've got at the minute that you need to change to make better? Where are you going to get the most value? Where do you need the change in your business? If you have a clear idea of where you're going, it's obviously a lot easier to get there. So think about the end process. Think about where you are now and how those processes need to change. Your team will help make those, well, they will make those changes to your business. You'll be doing A, B, C at the minute, and in the future you might be doing A, X, Y in terms of process steps. And that means people changing the way they work, using different information, and that's what your team are there for. And they need to match your requirement for new processes with how the software actually works. Different software approach the same problems in slightly different ways, and it's key to understand how the software you've chosen or are choosing approaches a particular issue. You may have a complex revenue recognition issue, or a complex channel to market that is particularly key to you. And if that's a differentiator for you, you need to make sure that the software works in the way that you would expect it. That's something to bring up in the demos. Understand how the software is approaching it. It might be a perfectly valid, decent way, just may not be the way that you're doing it at the minute. Sometimes the two are incompatible, but sometimes you need to be flexible and think, well, okay, we did do it that way, but actually that's perhaps a better way or equally good way to do it. We might need to change how we look at this. That way you'll get the most out of the software. Don't try and put a round peg in a square hole. If you have this process absolutely in mind and the software does it that way, do not try and change the software to do it the way you want it. You're probably bending it in a way that you won't get the best benefit from it. So that's key. That's what your team do. And they are the glue between the software and the implementation partner. Both will work better if your team are actually get really involved, get engaged. It's your project, it's their project. Own it, drive it, get the most out of the software and the implementation partner by putting the right team on the job.